Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brett Keene, and you are watching and listening to God TV Radio. Make sure you subscribe to me on Spotify, as well as Amazon Music and thousands of other radio outlets that I go through. I have thousands of episodes that you can listen to, and I invite guests on my show from time to time. As many of you probably heard, Elon Musk, he was attending Donald Trump's victory party for becoming president of the United States, and he says, "My heart goes out to you," and then he waves at the crowd, and everybody cheers, and everybody's happy, and it's just a beautiful, wonderful day. Well, 5 minutes after that incident, the the news media decided that they wanted to brand one of the most richest men in the world, one of the most intelligent men in the world, a man who wants to open up space and planetary habitation for humanity, a man who's been charitable, a man who's been good for humanity. They decided to suggest or imply that he is a Nazi. Now, this isn't a surprise to people who are already a part of MAGA like myself, because for the last 4 years, all I've been hearing is that Trump is the Antichrist, he's Adolf Hitler, everything under the sun. And because I know Donald Trump as much as I do, and I know the biography and story of Elon Musk, I know that these two men in real life are disgusted with Ku Klux Klan and Hitler and Nazis and all that. In fact, the only people that are actually like Nazis or similar to them are the news media and Democrat politicians. The way they march in the street, burn our flag, attack people that don't agree with them, condemn anyone that doesn't support their ideology. And on top of it, they also have a tendency to do that wave that PBS claims as a Nazi gesture. Now, you'll notice a lot of you may not even know that Kamala Harris, Obama, Clinton's, and Elizabeth, who also is known as A.K. Pocahontas, have done this hundreds of times, waved like that. And the news media never tried to throw Hitler or any of that bullshit in there. And why? Because the media is ran by these dictators. That's what dictators of the past did. One of Adolf Hitler's thing is that he would push propaganda. Propaganda is whenever you basically either force or you pay news media to tell and narrate a story and twist the reality in order to demoralize the citizens of a country. This is what Hitler did, and this is what Democrats have been doing over and over. And if they can't use the media to contort the thought process and patterns of and consciousness of mankind, then they'll use lawfare. They'll use a system in order to try to break people and make people quit or surrender. If that doesn't work, then they will jail you for some trumped up charges and then refuse to let you out. They'll throw away the key. Because if you don't accept their cult, then your life no longer has value. And they'll go so far as to not just hurting you, even if you're one of these people where you're okay with going down in flames and shit for your beliefs and views and what you think is right. They won't hesitate to go after your family and everything that you love, destroy your reputation, and destroy you as a person. You could be somebody who all your life you've done good things and you've been charitable and you've been kind and compassionate, and they'll make you look like a bastard. A perfect example is Donald Trump. Throughout Donald Trump's existence, he's been in Hollywood movies, he's been in television shows. Everybody kissed his ass and licked his balls and tickled his taint just right. Everybody loved him until he became a conservative. Until he said, "I'm going to be on the side of the Republicans." Everybody knew enough about Donald Trump that the only reason why he picked the Republicans was because they were more closer towards his views. But Donald Trump could be easily argued to have come from a Democratic liberal background. But that's different because a lot of these Democrats who've left the Democrats, who were former Democrats, they realize, just like all of us, the liberals used to be believable. We could look back at them and say, oh, well, look, there's people like, Kennedy, who was good and wanted to make good changes and progress and all that. But now the Democrats they've become the fucking Nazis. They've become the propaganda pushers. They've become the people who try to cause violence and division and hatred and all this, and they'll use whatever they can to do it. I will be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, I do not understand why, after all these years, why Elon Musk has refused to sue the fuck out of these people. I know that he is strongly into freedom of speech, but there is a difference between slander, defamation, liability, and that of free speech. I'm all about every one of you fuckers out there expressing your views and ideas, but if you come to my house kicking in my fucking door and you spend 24/7 calling me everything in the fucking book and trying to ruin my reputation as a person, try to destroy my business and the reputation of my family, then I would go out of my way to fucking annihilate you in a court system. And that's that. Right now I'm just venting and bitching and all that, but I know humanity too well. Trying to get people to stop lying. I tried that before on YouTube, and that didn't work. The more lies, the more fucking excitement people had. It took many, many years before people got bored of hearing the shit, and they're just like, yeah, whatever, who cares? I'm going to go find something else to watch, maybe Barney or Mr. Rogers. All right, God bless, and stop hailing Hitler, fuckers.